You remember Kenyon Coleman? No.
Yeah,
We brought him in for a second, and then
Yeah.
he tore his bicep. He was supposed to be a run-stopping D, and then that's me now. He tore his bicep, I think, right before the season started. It's tragic, but his career was primarily run-stopping.
How many years was Kevin Williams into his career when you had him?
That was my rookie year, so shoot, what was that, 13 maybe?
Your rookie year.
Yeah, that was one of my OGs. Yeah.
Was he still bringing it at a decent level?
He could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been, him, what was it, Brady Franklin? Maybe Kevin Williams was after that. And so Kevin Williams was my second year because my rookie year was Sean Rogers and Brady Franklin. Yeah, monstrosities in the middle.
That feels older than Kevin Williams.
Yeah. Kevin Williams might have been the second year, right before Juwan Johnson's brother came in, George Johnson, if you remember that one.
I do. He had good shoes. He had good cleats.
Yeah. We had Turk McBride, I think, my second year. Let's call it that one. Turk McBride. It's been
I'm going to make you do a list.
It's been possible. I think my third or fourth year in the league, I had 7 rookie defensive linemen, which in the highest.
Caleb Ewells.
Oh.
Who was the one?
Bobby Richardson.
Right.
Yeah.
Go down memory lane.
Yeah. Tyler Davison would have been the highest draft pick out of the group at round 5. Yeah.
229. Have you guys come up with any answers on? I mean, obviously these last 2 defensive performances were very
abysmal.
Characteristic.
Yeah, absolutely. The answer is that we clean up what we do. We pay attention to the details. We stick to the minutia of winning, and that is playing defense our way at our level of football. Then we should be in a better place than we've been this last few weeks.
How does it go from one of the best run defenses in the league to is it just a couple fundamental things? Is it a wholesale changes?
If you look at the explosives, it's one, miscommunication, or 2, there was a possibility to make a tackle and it didn't happen. Whether it be a shoulder tackle or fall off the tackle, which, a tackling problem is a glaring issue this last 2 weeks. So we're cleaning that up. You figure you were in full pads, yesterday. With the emphasis this week was still the emphasis of today was still tackling, wrapping up, punching the ball. Just getting back to what we know.
Well, Cameron, I think you mentioned it, miscommunication. That's been the operative word, communication. What's not being communicated?
As of this last 2 practices, everything's being communicated from top to bottom. There's a large emphasis on just that, clearing communication problems.
Facing off against a run-first offense, J.K. Dobbins, what kind of threat does that pose? What do y'all need to do to really have that bounce back?
Exactly what I've said earlier is there can't be missed tackles, and at the same time, this is 11 man on defense. So if there is a missed tackle, there should be more color flying around. We have a standard of football that we've played at on the defense side for a number of years now. We have to continue being what we are and not let this last 2 games become the new identity. If that happens, we're not going to have success. We have to get back to what we've been able to do.
Yeah, what about the intangible non-X's and O's stuff, and how do you keep your spirit up after that stretch?
We're getting guys back. The intangibles would be, you got guys like Taysom Hill or Pete Warner or whoever else, Cesar Ruiz coming back to practice. If that doesn't lift your spirits up, I don't know what will. And the idea that you need someone to pick you up is crazy because there's still 10 weeks left. There's 10 opportunities left. We have to take advantage of each and every one of them.
How much of a fight has it been to keep the morale up, given all the injuries and the performance?
There hasn't been a fight. There's been on the same page, same accord. You figure the last 2 games, you look at the score at halftime, you say, hey, we're in a position to either 1, take over, or 2, succeed. And either way, you've got to figure out what happens in the second half. And that could be, there's always excuses to be made, but at the end of the day, if you have a chance to win, you have to take it.
This is sacrilegious asking a Cal guy this, but did Harbaugh recruit you at Stanford?
I don't think so. I'm glad he didn't. I couldn't imagine myself in what kind of red is that? It's just a regular childish 5-year-old. I got a red crayon red.
It's Cardinal.
There we go, Cardinal red, because Cardinals are birds that stick to their mascot, the dancing tree, which my 6-year-old could probably put that tinsel on. I don't know if that's a mascot. I don't know if we actually care about them. Beautiful campus, though.
I know you reacted to it on social. Seeing Alvin get his contract done, what does it mean for you, for the locker room?
For organization, that's huge. What AK means to his offense, what AK means to the city, he's in the community as much as I am. he's somebody who has been embraced fully by New Orleans, and he's embraced New Orleans himself. Yeah, that's a perfect situation. I mean, perfect would be they make him the highest paid running back possible. But like, longevity wise, it's awesome to see it for his career because he'll be the new, all time everything in terms of running back categories soon. So, Mark Ingram's my dog, but he's going to fall to number 2 quite soon, I believe. I think I saw some stats out there, like he's only a couple hundred yards behind. Which, that could be a game or 2 for AK if we act right.
Mark can't come back.
Mark is happy on Big Noon football. For everybody who is not watching, y'all better turn on Big Noon because he's out there crowd surfing. He's crowd surfing. I think he rode in a goat at one point. Hey, he's living his best life. Yeah, if he came back, he might have to join me in the interior. We'd be run stoppers. Shout out to my dog, Mark.